everyone, and welcome to this week's episode. You know, we're excited because we get to highlight horse shows from around the country and in the Midwest, and today's no different. We're sitting at the Oklahoma City Fairgrounds at one of the most popular horse shows around the country.
The 77th Annual National Show and Appaloosa Youth World Championship Show.
That's very exciting. And with me today, I have Melissa Street, the Director of Marketing here at the Appaloosa Horse Show. And Melissa, this is a long-running horse show.
It is. It is the longest-running breed show in the world. And we love it so much that every year we look at expanding and doing other things, but we all have classes from over fences, cattle classes, hunter and hand, everything in between. And specific to the breed, we have our head-to-head games classes.
And this is exciting to watch the exhibitors come and profile these really magnificent, beautiful, colorful animals. Hello, everyone. My name's Ed Adams.
And I'm Melissa Street.
And welcome to Better Horses. Beginning with professional horse trainer Zane Bruce from Dublin, Texas. He competes at the Appaloosa National Show, and he'll discuss his training techniques in team roping and what challenges are typically encountered in this sport. And for those who wish to simulate a competitive obstacle course, we welcome Trigg Rentfro from Denton, Texas. He's a trail course designer for the Appaloosa National Show, and Trigg's going to explain the complexities and the challenges to be aware of when setting up a course. Located in Lafayette, New Jersey, Amy Wunderlich has worked really hard. Credited with over 40 World Appaloosa Championships, she runs 70 horse lessons weekly and more than 700 students graduating with their innovative Horsey and Me program. Multiple world champion Lee Bennett with Lee Bennett Performance Horses specializes in rope, ranch, cow horses, and starting colts. He's located in Springtown, Texas, and Lee's going to talk all about the horses and how he gets them ready for the competition. So don't saddle up yet. We've got more highlights coming to you from the Appaloosa Horse Show.
The 77th Annual National Appaloosa Show and Youth World Championship Show.
We'll be right back.
Hey y'all, Heritage Tractor is bringing you unbeatable savings during our truckload sale. Right now, you can take home a John Deere mower for as low as $72 a month. Plus, enjoy fantastic financing rates during this limited time event. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Visit your local Heritage Tractor today or check us out online at heritagetractor.com.
Legendary products, extraordinary service. That's our heritage.
See dealer for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2025.
We're here for the hardworking, the resilient. We're for the people who measure their days by what needs to get done, not by hours. Where kids learn responsibility at a young age and generations work side by side. Where work doesn't pause for holidays or bad weather. It just gets harder. Where value and hard work means more than the clothes you wear. We're Kleinschmidt's Western Store, Higginsville, Missouri.
Zane Bruce from Dublin, Texas. We're at Oklahoma City at the fairgrounds at the Appaloosa Nationals. So we're here at the National Appaloosa Show. Pretty good competition, a lot of good trainers, some good horses. It's been good. It's starting to grow a little bit, starting to see a lot better horses through here than we used to. And that's what's bringing in more competition. The facility's great, the help's great. They're very informative of when you're up and what's next and what you gotta ride next. Very good. Flaggers are good. The judges did a good job. So it makes for a good show. We live in Dublin, Texas. We are rope horse trainers. I do lessons, clinics, various things. Most of it's done right there at the house, but we do travel a little bit to do the lessons and clinics. But we train head and heel horses, and have for 25 plus years. Wife, family, everybody's involved. I've got a son that's 15 that's kind of starting to take over a lot of the training and is doing a good job. So it's been exciting for all of us to work together and create a life. I ride for Earl Steiner and have for quite a few years. And Clay Brown is his main trainer. I come in and ride most of the heel horses. And the safety part of it is just knowing what you're riding and how to be careful. You know, I missed my dally on one steer today, and I just let it go because I didn't want to get my hand stuck in there. You know, you got to be careful. You know, going down the pin, turning in. You know, if a steer sets up, you don't want to run into them. If they go left, they go right. You know, you got to pay attention a lot. You know, you got to be aware of your surroundings or where everything's at. You know, lots of safety features that you need to be aware of, for sure. Team roping is the ultimate team sport as far as the horse world. You know, the guy you rope with, he relies on you, you rely on him. The man I rope with is Clay Brown. We've been doing this a long time together, so that helps. You know, he knows where I'm going, I know where he's going. You know, if I'm not ready in the box, he waits on me. If he's not ready, I wait on him. You know, it's been a very good relationship, very, very good. The physical aspect of heading the steers is easy, but the header has more responsibilities. You know, they've got to score, they have to rope the steer, then they've got to handle the steer for the heeler to catch, and then they got to face. A heeler, the heeling is harder. You know, the heeling is definitely a harder act. They've got responsibilities, but for a heeler, you just got to kind of get down the pin, go with the steer, turn in, and catch it. You know, heading has a lot more responsibilities than a heeler does, for sure. I win reserve champion in the judged heeling, in the junior judged heeling. I won reserve in the senior judged heeling. Then I believe in the time part of it, I won first, second, third, fifth, and sixth, I believe is what we won today. I'm Zane Bruce with Zane Bruce Performance Horses from Stephenville, Texas. We're at the Appaloosa National Horse Show in Oklahoma City. Thank you for watching Better Horses.
Hey, all you Appaloosa fans, there's more Better Horses yet to come from the Appaloosa National Horse Show in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, right after these messages.
The Veterinary Health Center at Kansas State University announces a new service for horses. Hi, I'm Dr. Dylan Luter, a specialist in equine performance medicine. Our new service focuses on lameness diagnosis, advanced imaging, physical therapy, and regenerative medicine for horses with injuries preventing them from performing at their best. We can treat a variety of conditions and design a customized rehabilitation plan to meet the needs of each client and their horse. The Veterinary Health Center, to discover, to teach, to heal.
Hey y'all, Heritage Tractor is bringing you unbeatable savings during our truckload sale. Right now, you can take home a John Deere mower for as low as $72 a month. Plus, enjoy fantastic financing rates during this limited time event. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Visit your local Heritage Tractor today or check us out online at heritagetractor.com.
Legendary products, extraordinary service. That's our heritage.
See dealer for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2025.
In 1956, the Pinto Horse Association of America was formed to welcome all types of equines and maintain their show records and pedigrees. PTHA currently has over 88,000 members with 157,000 registered Pintos. There are currently 3 separate registries: the Color Registry, the Solid Registry, and the Long Ear Registry. We welcome all levels of competition within a family-friendly environment. Become a member, register, and add value to your horse. For more information, check out the website pintoworld.com.
I'm Trigg Rentfro. I'm working with the Appaloosa Show, and basically the trail course designer and the person that sets the trail courses, as well as the ones that implements setting them up with the folks that we have here and Jack and his team. If you're setting up the obstacles at home, then you want to look at the rule book and see what you want to do, because there are certain obstacles that you will see at each and every show. That's the bridge. You'll see a lope over, you'll see a trot over, and you'll see a walk over. So you want to set those up where you can do those things at home in different sequences. And different shows have different sequences for the lope, the walk, the trot, over the bridge, and the gate. I'm a very visual person. I think the kids are very visual as well. That's why we walked patterns with them. That way they have it in their mind, and it's where they can go through the pattern and memorize it and do that. And we're telling those kids not exactly how to do it, that's their trainer's job, but on the other hand, what we're doing is saying what they can do and what the pattern allows them to do. Whether that's opening the mailbox, whether that's carrying the slicker, whether that's carrying the saddlebags and going over, whether it's an extended walk, whether it's a walk, a regular walk, whether it's a extended jog, whether it's a regular jog, and whether it's a lope, and telling them where those elements they need to initiate those things and cue their horses to when they go over those, and when the pattern shows them the transition between a walk, jog, lope, or a lope to jog, or jog to a lope. So we walk the pattern with each class and that sequence of classes to make sure that they understand, and again to go over with for memorization of the pattern. It helps them. We also walk through with the judges, and the judges approve the course to make sure that they're okay with it as well, and we don't have anything that's trappy or the things that might scare a horse. If that's the case, then we have the opportunity to remove those obstacles, but most of the times the judges they're satisfied with it, the way we set it, and that's why we walk it with the judges, and then following it, once they approve it, then we walk it with the exhibitors. That way they have the memorization of which way and which direction they're supposed to go for each obstacle. You might have seen what we did out there. They were very concerned with the saddlebag and how heavy the saddlebag was and how to carry that saddlebag. And if they could carry it in their arm, put it over their horse. So we're coaching them through it. Says, okay, are you strong enough to get that saddlebag off there and carry it on your arm, or do you want to put it on your horse? So we're trying to do the best we can to make sure that they're successful with their horse while they're going through it. And we tell them, okay, you should be starting your extended trot right here, or you should come back down to a regular trot right here, and kind of telling them where they should be doing those elements in that trail pattern. It's a lot better to visualize it and walk it, but they can go ahead and look at that pattern and have that pattern with them already to understand it.
Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.
Hey, all you Appaloosa fans, there's more better horses yet to come from the Appaloosa National Horse Show in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, right after these messages.
At Kansas State University Veterinary Health Center, we provide both specialty and primary health care services for your livestock. Hi, I am Sean Hoosier, an on-farm food animal veterinarian at K-State. Whether your farm is large or small, we have the resources and personnel to respond and care for individual animals, herd health, or emergencies. Our team of experts can tailor herd health plans for your farm and find solutions to any existing challenges. The Veterinary Health Center, to discover, to teach, to heal.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes the barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
They've given everything for us. Now it's their turn to rediscover their strength. At War Horses for Veterans, we offer more than healing. We offer a chance for veterans and first responders to rebuild their lives through the power of horse therapy, helping participants overcome trauma, reduce anxiety, and find peace in ways traditional therapies often cannot. They stood for us. Now let's stand with them. Visit warhorsesforveterans.org.
I am from New Jersey. I am a horse trainer out of Wunderlich Performance Horses. We are here in Oklahoma City showing at the Appaloosa Nationals and Youth World Championship Show. I have Reagan Bischoff with me and Ryan Gurrick here as well. They show in all of the all-around walk, trot, 10 and under events. These two kids, they ride at least 6 days a week when we are at home. And we show in the ranch classes. They just attended and showed in the ranch trail class. We show in the English performance classes, the Western classes, and they even do all of the games classes. And we practice each of those weekly, usually. So in the ranch trail 10 and under, they started with a gait with their right hand. When they show in that, they have to change their reins and change and try to ride with the wrong hand. They also have all the obstacles they need to walk around, and then they had to do the gate a second time, going around the gate, opening and closing, reaching really far for these little kids. After that, they jogged forward and around one of the rocks that were in the arena, extended trot over the 3 poles. They had to slow their horses down, jog over the next 3 poles, and stop at the mailbox. At the mailbox, they would pick up the saddlebag, which actually was a little bit heavy for these guys, and they've never picked up a saddlebag before. They picked up that saddlebag and they rode their horses in a figure 8 position. And then they dropped the saddlebag down and extended the trot into this backup chute. They maneuvered their horse backwards, going through the L shape. Then after that, they jogged up and around that brush area, weaving through those rocks again at the extended trot, walking over the poles and over the bridge, and then extending the walk out of the arena and dismounting their horses. You know, they all get excited. They all put so much pressure on themselves. You have to just make sure they don't overdo it themselves, honestly. They put as much pressure on themselves as anybody does. Yeah, these two put a lot of pressure on themselves, but it works out and they do really well because of it. When I look for a horse for my youth children, I look for definitely something that is quiet. You cannot, I know it's old cowboys, they always said you can see it in their eyes, and you can see a good, quiet, easy horse in their eyes. Horses they kind of just speak to me, and they speak to the kids, and I can see one in the stall and I know it's either going to be the horse for the kid or it's not going to be. But when I do get younger students that want to buy horses, I have them ride for 6-8 months to a year. We really get them trying one of my lesson horses, seeing their personalities, if they're going to be really intense and pushing themselves really hard, if they're going to have a little bit more relaxed kind of way of going in their own lives. You need to have a horse that fits that personality. If you have a horse that's a little bit more excitable, you can't have an excitable kid go with it because it just adds to it and then they don't end up showing well. Today, We showed in the Walk Trot Ranch Trail 10 and under. Reagan Bischoff and certainly a dandy were world champions in the Ranch Trail class, which is an obstacle class used to simulate the what you would find out on a ranch or out on the trail. And Ryan Gurick, smile, and B Thunderstruck were third place in the Walk Trot Ranch Trail 10 and under. My name is Amy Wunderlich, and I am from Amy Wunderlich Performance Horses in Lafayette, New Jersey. We are in Oklahoma City at the Oklahoma State Fairgrounds at the Appaloosa National and Youth World Championship Show. Thank you for watching Better Horses.
Hey, all you Appaloosa fans, there's more Better Horses yet to come from the Appaloosa National Horse Show in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, right after these messages.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down.
Get quality you can stand on. Hoof Grip is the proprietary formula that provides shock absorption for your animals with no ice buildup, slipping, cracking, or sogginess, making it the safest, most comfortable, and maintenance-free flooring on the market. Hoof Grip installs quickly and easily over existing surfaces, is easy to clean, and withstands extreme heat or cold. From vet offices to barns, wash racks to trailers and more. Visit hoofgrip.com to find a dealer in your area today.
My name's Lee Bennett. We're here at the Appaloosa National Show in Oklahoma City. I am the head trainer of Lee Bennett Performance Horses out of Springtown, Texas. We're here to show many of our Appaloosas that we brought to in everything from the roping to the cow horse, the reining, and all the ranch classes. Today we showed in the roping, and we're going to show in the working cow horse this afternoon. And then we go into the trail, the ranch trail tomorrow, and kind of go into the ranch classes after that and the reining after that. We really train these horses to be versatile. We do everything with our horses from the roping to all of that. Will be several of the same horses doing all of those events. So versatility is really big in Appaloosas. But it's a lot of work going from one event to the other and keeping those horses calm, cool, and collected, and really getting them to perform when they need to. So in the team roping, we performed. The junior horses did really good for me. The senior horses had a little bit of tough luck, but we still got them shown, so that was good. It was a pretty good day for everything all the way around. Our non-pros did well too. So as far as preparing these horses and working at home with them, we kind of get a little bit of everything from all ages. We start our own colts there at the house, and then we go all the way up to, we've got a couple of them that we've had for close to 10 years now that just are true old show horses. I mean, they know their job, they don't have a lot of preparation and really do their job. So as far as preparing for the horse show, we spend a lot of time working at home. I get a lot of horses from all the way to where we start our own colts at the house to finish show horses that we've had. We've got a couple older ones that we've had for about 10 years that just kind of are old seasoned show horses that are fun to show. So kind of a little bit of everything. I've been coming to the Appaloosa National Show since before I even could show. My parents grew up in the Appaloosa breed. I started here in lead line and have showed my whole life here. We branch out and we've done a few other breeds and we do the rope horse maturity stuff, but Appaloosa kind of is near and dear to my heart. I've kind of been here my whole life. So normally after the show, we kind of give the horses a little bit of recouping time, just kind of an easy week. Normally we just kind of get them out, exercise them, and just kind of take a little bit of the pressure off, and then we kind of gear up and get ready for the next one, because usually there's not a lot of downtime at home to kind of prepare for the next one. So in the last few years, the Appaloosa horse has really become more popular. A good Appaloosa catches your eye when you see one, you know what they are, and it just kind of draws you to them. One of the benefits of the Appaloosa horse is really the versatility of them, because I mean the breeding is catching up with everything. There's specialty breeding, but really having the versatility background with them, because these horses, you can do everything with them. From, like I said, the team roping to the cow horse to the ranch to all of that stuff really crosses over with these horses and makes it a lot of fun to be able to do it. I'm Lee Bennett from Lee Bennett Performance Horses. We're here at the Appaloosa National Show in Oklahoma City. Thank you for watching Better Horses.
A little cowboy love.
Hey, thank you for watching Better Horses. And if you've missed any of our shows, check us out at betterhorses.com, where you can see all our episodes.
You can also follow us on Facebook or listen to any of our podcasts right from your mobile device.
And don't forget our newspaper, coming out 5 times a year.
You're gonna love it.